Hey guys, been a little while since I've been on. This Sunday, and actually have a day off, not to my choosing. Uh, when I work around, I do safety compliance for different pipelines and keep people safe. And I'm not here for pleasure. I'm here to make good money, hopefully retire soon, and get out there and travel and enjoy nature. And I enjoy nature up in here because, you know, a lot of these pipelines are out nowhere. And I enjoy that. I mean, people get aggravated at me, I know, when I drive out to the line and stuff on some of these little roads. I do the speed limit, maybe, you know, I do a little over speed limit. But they want to go 90, 100 miles an hour. I kid you not. And I've had to get on a couple people that work in the area where I've been working. So tell them, hey, you got to slow down. And it's all about time management. Manage your time. You can take your time. You know, I leave plenty enough time to get to the sites, and if I need to stop by the store, I leave earlier. So, but usually I'm pretty self-sufficient as far as breakfast and lunch. I fix and prepare everything the night before. I lay it out in the refrigerator, make sure it's, you know, all I got to do is get my little cooler, and I got from Paul and Sonny and their garage cleanup a long while back here. And man, they got some neat stuff. I tell you what, I got some solar panels, portable solar panels. Where is that? Something down there. I'm gonna pull it out. Hello. Got a couple of these. And I'm going to tell you what, that sunbuck is lighting up now, just sitting here. Little solar panel you plug into the, you see, just in here in the little casita, it's already working. There's a plug outlet, 12 volt plug deal. I got a new battery in here. The old battery went out. It was the original battery, Interstate. It worked for a little while when I had, you know, got this. When I say got this, I was planning on buying it from a real good friend that acquired it from his mother. His mother and dad bought it new down there in Texas, and when she passed away, you know, he acquired the trailer. And I'll tell you what, like I said many times, this is a perfect bug out for a couple of people. You don't live in here. And I've been in here, goodness, latter part of 18. And I've been utilizing this to live in while I travel around the United States. I'm in North Dakota, about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour to Canada. So, been to Kansas, Oklahoma, Colorado. I don't remember all the places I've been, but it's a good little bug out camper. But he needs it back. I was going to buy it from him once I got my finances back up and everything. And he needs it back for his son. So that'd be perfect, you know. Save money. And the hotels and stuff are around $1,700 a month, $1,800 a month for a good hotel. You know, it has a little kitchenette and stuff. They're pretty expensive. So I mean, these, lot rents, you gotta watch them RV spots too. Some of them are just outrageous. And what's funny to me is you use more electricity than anything else. But when I leave here in the mornings, I turn everything off. Keep the vent open in the bathroom. If it gets warm in here, it goes out. And when I come back, if I need the AC, I turn it on, cool it off. Less than 10 minutes, you got to turn it down. Heat, same way. Of course, this is small. You got to consider size. But with that, saying that, wife and I have acquired, or we're purchasing a trail runner with a rear kitchen. And we looked at tons of travel trailers. This one here is about 29, maybe 30 foot long. It's a light one, 4.5 ton truck. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm gonna do to this one. I'm gonna do solar and things like that. So that way we can go anywhere. Propane, I don't use propane on this. I use all electric when I'm at the RV parks. I have not had a chance to test the propane on this one, the lines. And I don't trust anything that I can't test. And I could, but I just haven't done it. If you get a used trailer, make sure your propane or gas is not leaking. Have your detectors in here. It's heavier than air, so it'll kind of settle down at the bottom if there's really no airflow. And you'll get carbon monoxide poisoning and you can die in your sleep. Have that stuff tested by a professional. I've done plumbing testing for years. Gas, water, everything. So it's not a problem for me. I have gauges and stuff. But I chose not to even mess with propane. There are no propane bottles on here. I'm just, I use all electric. Got the toaster oven right there, a coffee pot, toaster. Got a hot plate over here. In fact, I'm fixing to start cooking because I'm getting hungry. But always check out everything. Make it safe. People get excited. Oh man, we got a travel trailer. Hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We're going to get out there. If it's even new, you got to make sure you have detectors in there. I have various, in my field line of work, I have various equipment that for gas monitors and things like that. It checks everything, and being around these pipelines, you got to be careful of the deadly H2S from these plants. I can put that down there. Always got to make sure that you have a monitor. If you live around these compression stations and valve stations on these gas facilities, make sure that your detector checks for H2S. Keep in mind that stuff it's bad. If people knew more about it, it would be a whole lot of screaming and hollering, I guarantee you. So. Oh, well, I just caught that. I hit it with my foot. Keep it from busting all over the floor. I think what I'm going to do, I got a little bologna here. I'm going to make me up some bologna. Fried bologna. We get in that trail. It's a trail runner, travel trailer. Slide out. That thing is like a little house. I have already figured out, wife and I was talking about taking out that dinette, that fixed dinette in there. when we get kind of settled and get the funds distributed right. I mean, when you first buy something, you have to slow down. Because you're putting out a chunk of money, and so you got to slow down. Father-in-law is graciously helping us get that. So a big shout out, thanks to him. So, but I'm at a point now where I'm making good money, and it will be repaid. Pretty quick. So anyway, you gotta slow down. You're all excited. You get this, get that, man. People get these new trucks and they spend thousands of dollars on tires and wheels and all this stuff. The thing runs on what it's got. You might need to change the thread on your tires in this line of business, which I did, but wore my new tires completely out just about. But you gotta slow your roll, I guess they call it, and don't go in too deep too fast. Take baby steps. Get you a good base model that accommodates, and then upgrade a little at a time from there. Like that booth, it's got 2 booths and a table. So what we want to do is take that out sometime and put in a freestanding table and 4 chairs. Then the couch, boy, that thing's already whipping here. Hang on. I go outside. I didn't know there was something on that burner. I leave that vent closed because it rattles at night when the wind blows. And I think a booger bear is going to get me. I cleaned that thing real good. I guess I cleaned it too much. Okay, maybe I'll open this up just a little bit. Anywho, I'm gonna fry up some bologna here. But don't get off too hard, too fast on buying anything, truck, vehicle, travel trailer, motor home, stuff like that. Take baby steps, and then you create something that's yours. And you have your mark on it. So, I could do a lot of things with this trailer right here. I'm looking at solar and trying to figure out. I got plenty of room up under the bed area, which is dinette, but I leave it as a bed. And plenty of room along that back side where the original battery goes. I could put some extra batteries in there and then mount a solar panel. Or I could do the portable panel, the larger one, not the little one. That's a trickle charge, which worked good, but not good enough. Then you need to up your, what do you call them things? I done pulled a blank. They go from DC to AC. Inverter. There you go. Power inverter. There's room for that down there. I would check out the gas lines, the propane lines. Make sure they're good. Got little paper towels up here. I don't like the carpet. I just don't like things that can put out dust. I vacuumed it and everything. But anyway, There's a lot of things that can be done for a little trailer like this. And you're talking about bug out. This for 1 or 2 people. Great. If you want to get real rough with it, 3 people. That's about all you're going to do. And your living area is outside. That's what I tell everybody. Oh man, I couldn't be. That's all cramped up. Well, you don't sit in here all the time. I'm gone about 12, 14 hours a day. By the time I leave and come back, at least 12. I come in, I make my dinner, fix my lunch, breakfast for the next day, clean up, take a shower. You know, a GI 6-minute shower. I've got that down to an art too. But what's funny is this is 6-gallon, you know, LP or electric. These big travel trailers are the same size. So I want to see if I can upgrade later on in the trail runner and at least get 10 gallon. That way you can take a good shower. So also thinking about they used to make these little bitty washers and dryers. My mother had one for years, and she used a dryer until she got out of the house, and you know she had to go to a rehab or someplace, kind of like a nursing home, but you can go and come as you want, retirement type deal. And that dryer was still working. It was noisy as like a bucket of rocks, but that thing worked and it dried clothes. Not a whole lot. See, that's things like that. Yeah, you're going to be self-sufficient. You're going to go out there and rough it. But why not have the modern conveniences? If you can have them, if you can operate them, run them off of solar, batteries, and things like that. I mean, if it was just me by myself, I wouldn't even need this. I would just go out there and build me a hut, a shelter, and water collection system, trap. I've done all that. Oh yeah. Look at there. Burnt bologna. There ain't nothing better than that. I gotta turn this thing just a little bit. I can cook these eggs about halfway just on the hot skillet like it is. Already frying up. I do mine Bob scramble. Uh-oh. Got eggshell in there. Get that out. There you go. Okay. The last thing you need to do if you have to bug out, and I've talked about this before, have a point A and a point B location and get it set up. I don't really need that much butter. And try to get as many conveniences as you can, because you're already going to be stressing, freaking out, under pressure, on guard, looking around, trying to figure out what am I going to do now, what are we going to do, who's that, I hear something, I hear somebody. It's not just, oh yeah, we're going to bug out, we're going to go out there and live off the land. No, it ain't going to be that simple. Something that catastrophic comes along, people are going to be looking for you. They're going to be looking for everybody that's run off. They're going to try to gather them up, depending on the situation. So you gotta be prepared for that. Do you have any kind of security system? Trip wires, motion sensors that run off of solar, all of that stuff. Do you have medication? Do you have the skill to treat for trauma? If you have a group of people that are, it's just sprayed dead again. That's if you have a group of people with the same like-minded, bug out, let's get away and survive till things calm down, whatever. Try to find you somebody in the medical profession. An ER nurse. It could be he, she. You need to get people with electrical skills, plumbing, carpentry, mechanic, all that stuff. If you combine all that stuff together, then you have a self-functioning group, self-sufficient. Think about supplies you might need. But I mean, here it's all PEX plumbing. Being a plumber, I have a buttload of fittings and different valves and PEX pipe. I even have pipe insulation in this tractor. I got it tucked away. It doesn't take up a lot of room. You can cut down sizes of PEX pipe and use your coupler, crimping, all that tools for that, cut, all this stuff, electrical. They do a demo on houses, and it's good Vomex, 12.2, 10.2, 14, whatever, and they demo it out and throw it in these big boxes. I roll that up if it's, long. I got 10, 12 foot pieces in the garage at the house. Keep all that stuff. Never know, might need it. Always think, play the what if game. And if you do get you a travel trailer, I don't care if it's 50 foot long. Just make it as self-sufficient as possible and make it a good bug out location. They don't even want out. I love building stuff. I love building shelters and stuff like that, but why not take an old bus, an old motorhome, travel trailer, go off for the summer and stuff, camp out and stuff, and you have a bug out location, A, B, and set it up. Get in good shape. I guarantee you, it's always good to know that stuff. Trust me, this generation, they're lost, they're gone. They're not gonna be able to, people go out and loot. Down there in Katrina, this place is flooded, water up to your waist in these Walmarts and these other stores, and they carrying out big screen TV. What are you gonna do with that? I'm not going for, I already know what's going on, but it's right here. That'd be my thought process. I'm gonna get some food, I'm gonna get some medicine. Yeah, I'm gonna loot to protect me and my family. On essential, not a freaking 50-inch TV. You all seen the videos, I'm sure. Shoes. I don't know. I tell you what, this world, is going somewhere in a handbasket. You know what I'm talking about. So, if you go out learn these skills, primitive skills like I talk about. I guarantee you, if you learn primitive skills, everything else will be easy. I've got a lot of learning to do. I don't have a lot of time right now, but I will get there. I do know some, and we will, it'll make all the other survival methods and stuff easier, because we have all these little gadgets, we have these tools, we have, you name it, we got it. There was a travel trailer. Goodness, it had like a 80-gallon freshwater tank. It had storage for your black water, gray water, and it was solar. I mean, it was, you could do all what I'm doing here and not even be plugged up. I forget the kilowatt. It was over 10,000 kilowatts that solar system maintained. I couldn't imagine the price of that something. I don't know if I'd even want that. Gotta make some toast. Kind of getting behind on my duties here. I never try to plug up too many electrical devices at one time. I plugged the breaker one time here, and it was 15 below. I had this heater going. I had a floor heater going, and then I went to warm up something in the microwave. That didn't work. That was stupid. It didn't hurt nothing. I just shut everything down, tripped the breaker, and everything was good. My wife gets aggravated because I like to leave my butter. It ain't butter, it's oil, impregnated, iodine, whatever, I don't know what I got in, but it's good. But that trailer they got coming out, I haven't been able to find it. And I lost the YouTube. It was actually on Facebook. And I was going to go try to find it on YouTube. But I lost service. Sometimes you lose service when you're out like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm right on the edge of town, but still, it's a little annoying sometimes. I ain't no room. That's something else you have to consider on the side, and how many people. I do just fine with it. My wife was, it's going to come up for 2 or 3 weeks at a time here and there, and it's soon to be coming next week after next. We'll have her and her daughter, and probably her best friend, and her son. This ain't gonna work. Turn that off. Alright, my toast smoking area is. Boy, oh boy. Gotta smother with the butter. Butter. Yeah, there's a long time joke going on. Wife went to Sonic one time, and she got something that, normally you use butter on. And she asked Car Hop, I call them Car Hop, that's what they call them back in the day, if they had any butter. Well, she kind of like, I don't think so. So she went back up to to the main part there, and the girl come on speaker and said, "No, we don't have butter." And boy, I tell you what, ever since then we have just been, you know, a friend of mine, old Theo, he we were laughing, and every time we say don't do something, we say you better not do that. And boy, she fit to be tied. And God, that's been years ago. And I seen a license plate here a while back. It had butter. I sent that to my wife. She talked to me for a little bit. Said, "You think you so funny?" And I thought it was hilarious myself. Okay, that's done. Move that out of the way. Just out here. You have to do certain steps. Cover that up. I know y'all just love to watch me cook breakfast, and it's almost 11 o'clock, but hey, this is my day off. I flushed my black water tank, I flushed the gray, cleaned the bathroom, I washed my hands, and something else I did, I don't know. Oh, I got some 4-gas monitors I've been charging up one at a time. I keep 2 4-gas monitors going when I'm out there running around these plants. Keep one in the truck, keep one on me. So I had one go off the other day. You talk about somebody going fast, I wasn't abiding by no speed limit. That thing went off, and I was on the phone, and I said, "Gotta go by." Boom, I took off. I set up on the hill, I hollered at the guy down at the work site. I said, "Make sure your monitors are going." I just hit 47. 100 to kill you. So, too much of 30 will eventually get to you. People have headaches, they'll just, you know, all kinds of stuff. My problem is, I've never had a headache in my life, so I don't know what one feels like, and that worries me sometimes on these jobs. Okay. Soak my skillet. My utensils. What did I do to that paper towel? Waste not, want not. Yeah, this time, week after next, we'll be in that trail runner. And I'll get back doing some videos. I'll probably be in Colorado then. I'm in North Dakota now. My only issue with Colorado is they've been hit with some weather, not as bad as people in Oklahoma, wherever they're at. I know the people down south been hit pretty hard. My prayers are out to them. Like I say, keep in the back of your mind, if you hadn't already thought about it, travel trailers, school bus. You know, I helped an old boy many years ago. Good Lord, I was 16, 17 years old. He bought an old, big old bus. It was like a Greyhound. And I helped him a little bit on that. That was pretty cool. And you know, other than growing up out there hunting and fishing and stuff like that, I think that was really sparked a fire. And I'm 53, so that fire is still going. It's a little, need some wood on it, but I'll get there eventually. Just want to be able to be financially stable and get back up top. I was out of work for a year, mothering, dad, medical issues, stuff like that. But now I'm back in the saddle, so I'm going to start to get back out there. Brooke Whipple, Dave hit a deer going to Alaska, and thankfully they're safe. Brooke came out with a video here just a little while. Survival Lily did one probably less than 24 hours ago, building a TP conversion type shelter. I gotta follow that for a little bit. Look at all these videos these people have on survival and bush and bushcraft. If you learn the bushcraft and the primitive skills, all these other things that you do or try, it makes it a lot easier. I guarantee you. And look around. Like I said before, if you're going out trying to pick out a bug out location, A, B, try to always have a B. And look as you're going down the road, old farms, abandoned farms, and things like that, old abandoned auto salvages and scrap yards, stuff like that. Kind of keep an eye and look at that, you know. If all things go to crap, there may be something you need there. And your regular Joe that's still in the city sitting there like, we're gonna die. You know, let them stay there. You go out there and you find some stuff that you can utilize. And be creative, play the what if game, and just figure out, see those things on the side of the road, abandoned areas. You know, if there's a house there and all that, and they got a big Marine or American flag and stuff up there, I wouldn't go there. No, you won't make it. I guarantee you got every kind of signaling device there is. And I'm pretty sure they're pretty good shot with a gun too. But check out these abandoned structures. These old houses that fallen down. There may be some lumber in there that you can use. You know, some old boards and things like that. I always think about that stuff when you're driving. That's why I say people get aggravated at me. I'm going out to the side and you know, I'm looking around. I'm seeing all this stuff. I'm like, man, that old building there about to fall down. Look at all that sheet metal over there. That makes a good roof. Can make a good fire pit. All kinds of stuff. Making sleds on it, you know. Anything in the world. Old wheels, you can make a good little fire pit, and then use a wheel for the base of, for a top. You know, put a pot or a skillet on. Some of these old rundown houses and stuff has been abandoned. They may have some old cast iron skillets and pots and stuff in there. Wouldn't it be nice to find a Dutch oven in there? Hey, that'd be pretty cool. You know, just look at things like that. Look at the wildlife. What kind of wildlife you see? Some areas have buttloads of jackrabbits and cottontail pheasants are real big out here. Them suckers are hard to catch. But you can. Just do your primitive skill, do your bushcraft, look at some trapping videos, things like that. Know how to trap stuff. You know, just look at all that stuff and get a little bit. You ain't got to be a master at any one of them. You just need enough information off of those, each areas, and build your own skills. Because if you second guess or you hesitate, it can be different between life and death. So learn your primitive skills. I'm gonna eat my food getting cold. Look at various things and skills. You ain't gotta be master of none of them. Get out there and learn something new. Make it fun. And I'll see you next time.